Engineer Kenneth Oboro Preyor, and by the special grace of God, the Deputy Majority Leader, Delta State House of Assembly. My name is Hon Oboro Preyor. Bakabo, Bomadi LGA, PDP, power to the people. PDP, power to the people.
Power to the people.
PDP.
Power to the youths.
PDP.
Power to the women.
PDP.
Power to the elders.
PDP.
Yeah. Blow even when I click and claim. Tara cry man. Okay. That's a Tara cry by the time. I'm gonna get bully. Procaga provera por la sabana. Rasa matmi. Oproba wa ba besene. Prapu ife ba blada. Amana me akame. Me ka do kem ka Christmas last one ba pere bul fa. Ba guri o. Be ba ru ba gidi me me. Kamaya gidi me word 1 2 3 4 5. Then word 6 7 8 9 10. So 40 50 54. 54 statutory delegates. Let's hurry. About not to make a mini library. But what about Governor Terminator? Make a movie about the notorious man. Comes up with it as I make a movie. The Bible come by your 25 local governments of yours. Kalamba $4 Bravo.
Of Bravo Kingdom.
Bravo, what's she for? My last be lava travel. So 25 local come from your race in the man. State officer. I mean local government officer.
Local government officer, Bomane.
So 25 local government officer in the man. And $4 per don't a caliber nine. The boy got lap on. The Baba Fina got lap on. Make a couple of 6 months. I've got 10 Baba. Yeah. I believe. And I'm going to my back, and the money by far. And I'm going to mind me, sir. Remember to something. 1998, my party started. About maybe 2000, 1999, after the general elections, the first elections to usher in elected party executives from your time, I emerged as the first elected chairman. First as pro tem 1998, then as an elected chairman. This time, party constitution team time, 2 years. Every 2 years there is a convention, affirmation, like that. So I ruled from 1998, 1999 till 2007 when I became transition committee chairman.
Bravo to you.
That is to say, 9 years. Hello? 9 years. I'm a party team. I'm very grateful to the founding fathers who gave me that opportunity to steer the ship of the party in Bomadi local government area for 9 years. Not only that, after the 9 years, I was promoted to become a transition committee chairman by their grace. Can you remember me? That is one of the founding fathers. In the beginning, it was rough, very rough. Remember how Benin number been on the Bokura? Oba Benin was the number. Or come some walk at Severaga, Motogo form. But thank God, not only Bomadi local government area, the zone 2 we have passed through that process. So I'm grateful to the founding fathers at the state level, the former governors, and even the present governor. Having said that, I want to clarify 2 things before I give you the message. There are 2 issues in the social media. One, about TR5. I saw, yes. I didn't take any oath. They call it orbital dictum. You just mention it in passing. Not a statement of facts. You just mentioned it in passing. Then the second one is a particular candidate said, I'm happy the chairman is here. We were in court from 2014 to 2018. From Federal High Court to Court of Appeal Benin. I won in the Federal High Court, Warri. Court of Appeal Benin. Court of Appeal Barova, case retrial. Federal High Court Aboye. I appealed against the judgment. They also appealed against the judgment. We went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court upheld the decision of the Federal High Court that case why boy. At that time, I've been given a ticket for my second term. So for my third term, so that issue happened in the second term. I've been given a ticket for the third term. And there was a law that all pre-election matters must terminate at the end of December. And we're in November. He initiated a move. We went to Abuja. I want to be very, because if you are quoting somebody, you must quote the person rightly. We went to Abuja. He presided over the meeting. Senator Manager was there. Nicholas Mutu was there. He was there. Anytime election team or appointment came to me, we support you. Manager packet will keep that settlement we talk on terms. Ko block by me but to a compok I am at no be save us why a good marriage. We more marriage to make 9 million. So I gave him 9 million. Nicholas Mutu and Senator Manager paid 3 million out of the 9 million, and I paid him 6 million. That was how the case was resolved. There was no other issue. I want everybody to get this very clearly. That was how the case was resolved, and he withdrew it from the Federal High Court. These people I've mentioned, and they are still alive. Manager, the incoming governor is alive. Nicholas Mutu, the Opako of the House of Reps is there. The party chairman is right here with us. This was what has happened. So my migrant address in a and the open can tell Baba Peregrine Fowl. The next issue is why did the talk? It wouldn't bother about the alpha, but taking out about my terminal. Best time I'm not me, but I can contest for House of Reps, I can contest for Senate, I can contest for governor. They say, but 7 to be there. That was my statement, lead statement. Now, right now, Oboro Preyor, who is the pioneer chairman of this party in the states, the governor terminate. That means that issue of governorship is blocked. There is no way James Manager is contesting governor, then Preyor is also contesting for that same position. It's not possible. Now, Senate. James Manager had been in the Senate by 2023 for 20 years. It is only fair that as long as you haven't occupied that position for 20 years, then about that you are jeopardizing our chances in the governorship race. So that one is also ruled out. The House of Reps, which I was interested, my younger brother and my political elder brother is there and is coming back. I don't need to go and contest it with him, particularly when I am the bond. Particularly when I'm the bond between the top and the low. So I've considered to him. Then there is this moral question. If these people, why elected position come on? That is a moral question. That is a moral question. That is a moral question. More so when I'm a founding member. I'm a founding member, a stakeholder. If they are there, if they have been promoted or they are there, besides that, aside that, 4 terms in the House of Assembly is not the highest. Basil Ganagana did 4 terms. The late Simon Ofere did 4 terms. Pat Ajidua did 4 terms. Barrister, not a movie. Mayuku did 4 terms. Henry Joe did even 6 or 5 terms. So, for me to go back for 4 terms is not unusual. So, but I tell you, yes, if you are talking of performance, my records are there in the house. I don't think any legislator, whether from any other ethnic nationality or from, if you just talk, has performed better than me. I acted as a majority leader from January 11th to September 8th in the House. All the dangerous bills were handed over to me, and I perfected all of them and presented them. Some are even using that against me, but there is an order in the House. As the majority leader or acting majority leader, it is your responsibility to present all executive bills before the floor of the House. Because you are the eye of the government. It is a legitimate duty of the majority leader. Then, my antecedents, I'm sure, as on my legislators, I'm sure, very sure, I'm convinced. Maybe Warri Southwest is the one that can compare with me. I don't have a home in Warri. I don't have a home in Asaba. This is where I come every weekend or fortnight. I have not run away from my people because this is where I stay, this is where I live. The legislature is about lawmaking. It's about lawmaking. The councillors will understand me better. The manager level, councillor, the councillors will understand me better. Everything is handled by the executives. So when people say you don't do this, you don't do this, sometimes we don't respond because what we do in the chamber is to facilitate the process. We don't award jobs. You don't award jobs, you don't pay jobs. So when people talk out of this, you just listen and smile. I am the bond. When I said I'm the bond between the top, listen, this local government was plunged into crisis. I was the person who brought the two parties together. As we speak, that is the job I'm still doing. Nobody can do it better than me. I am using the experience as a former party chairman. I'm the peacemaker in this regime. Both of them will bear me out. I've not sold out any of them. I've not sabotaged any of them. While I've been in a sabotage this long. Why must you do away with a peacemaker? Why won't you further accommodate a peacemaker to ensure that there is further peace in the local government? The last election was the one we had in most peaceful times. Everybody came together, we put our resources together, and everything went on smoothly. My delegates, I may have offended you in one way or the other. Phone call, Tolao, Adao. Sometimes, like I told many people, 75% of my job is meetings. It's meetings. And a tutored legislator will not pick calls while a meeting is going on, either with the low or with the high. That is the tradition. Or sometimes the phone is even jammed. When you're on the floor, the phone is jammed. You don't receive calls. When you come back, when you're out of the chamber, all the calls will come in at the same time. You don't know which one to pick. So it may have me, but may I boy. I grew up in this place. I schooled in this place. I lived in this place. I'm still living in this place. I will continue to live in this place. This is the legislator that you can always, for those of them who have gone to Asaba, either for police selection or for any other team, my house is open. By the time I come, maybe I will see 10 or 11 boys, police selection can pay me. Okay, I may prefer. Then I will call the necessary authorities. Sometimes I even take them to the necessary authorities. Get a list, make some little PRO. First stage mark is similar, but I'm kind of laughing about or medical cover failed day. As we speak, there are some in the military camp training, there are some in the police service training. As for project execution, you cannot separate the legislature and the executive. Anything that the governor or the governors past have done is through the House of Assembly, because it must be appropriated. When the tension was high on projects, and I mentioned some few projects, and I mentioned Zion Road, some person on Facebook answered me, look at this man, he does not know who awarded Zion Road, he does not know how the project come. I told them, yes, go and look at the budget of that year, whether there is anything like Zion Road. I put 500 million omnibus provision for internal roads in Bomadi local government area. From that omnibus provision, money was pulled out to fund Zion Road. That is our business. We don't award. So I reckon they are human. They are human. Nobody is perfect. And if I tell you that I've not offended anybody, it's a lie. But look at the prevailing circumstances, the situation on ground. Particularly when we are driving for the #1 position of the states. You need an experienced legislator like you to act like me in the House to streamline things and make the House to work in harmony with the government. I don't want to bore you with so many talks. This is my story. I thank you for honoring my invitation, and I plead with you that come the 7th of May, the day of the primary, vote for Oboro Preyor. Thank you and God bless.
The founding member.
Moral question. I don't talk about life so